Norley warming up on the sideline. His team on top. Jeff Hostetler getting ready to go in after the kickoff. His team trails 14-6. Glad you're with us. A heck of a ball game. Syracuse and West Virginia. Vern Lundquist along with Steve Davis as CBS Sports has come to the Carrier Dome. Don McCauley booms it deep. King Harvey will drop to one knee. It'll come out to the 20-yard line. Jeff Hostetler in the first half, 10 out of 15 for 119 yards. He also ran the ball 7 times for 10 yards, so he was pretty much the total offensive picture for West Virginia. First down and 10, and Hostetler comes in.
One statistic that I really did not notice at halftime on the stats, but really what Syracuse has done to West Virginia's running game, they've rushed 23 times for only 39 yards. That may be the important stat.
And off to the second man through, and not much. So that wave of enthusiasm defensively that we saw in the first half continues. That time, the cheerleader was Bill Pendock, number 92. There's a great example of what you're talking about.
West Virginia really feels like they've got to establish the run because Hostetler, you get him into a predictable position, and most defenses can be pretty good against him. So you want to be able to have a running game to complement your passing game, and that's not what he's had in the first half.
And Dick McPherson, the Syracuse coach, said his team hasn't stopped the run well the last 2 weeks, but they are today. Second down, Hostetler to throw. Tom Gray. And that'll be short of the first down. The tackle is made by Tony Romano with help from John Roos, number 40.
Complete to number 32, Tom Gray.
This has been a big quarter for West Virginia throughout the year, outscoring opponents by 66 points. As a matter of fact, Syracuse has been outscored in this quarter 16-48. So I don't know what that means, but
coaches never told me coming out of halftime, hey, this is our big quarter to score. I don't know.
Hostetler. Gray. First down. West Virginia. Flag is also down. Tackle made by Bernie King. Jim Garvey, who took command of this game early as the referee of this officiating crew and has had a busy afternoon. His first pronouncement was keep the oranges off the field. And then he had to make a couple of tough calls late in the first quarter. Now listen to the booming stentorian voice of Jim Garvey. He doesn't have two.
Defensive holding, 10 yards. The run. First down.
Let's see who they're holding right there. I didn't get. It looks like they're holding Green.
Except the penalty went the other way.
Yeah, it did.
First down and 10. Rob Bennett, the tight end, comes tight to the right. 2 wide receivers are wide right. Draw play. Oh, mercy. Blaze Winter and Jamie Kimball. Kimball, number 83, is playing on an injured ankle. Wednesday afternoon in practice, he hurt it, and he didn't know if he could go today. And they were worried that he would not be able to go the entirety of the game, but he has thus far, and with enthusiasm.
Defensive coaches seem to think that Jamie Kimball is the best athlete on the football field when they're on defense. 4.8 speed, excellent feet, former down lineman.
Blaze Winter, number 98, had problems with his shoe. Finally got it tied. It'll be second down and 9. Across the middle, Tom Gray, short of the first down, up at the 49-yard line. This time it was Blaze Winter with recently tied shoe who went back to make the tackle.
Hostetler is using a short game. He's got to take the linebackers out of the running attack. He's got to take those people and make them start concentrating on the pass more, and maybe can loosen up the running opportunities, because right now the linebackers are really having a heyday of supporting those front 4 people and really shutting off the running game. You've got to make them respect the pass.
Third and 3 with 12:15 to go. Third quarter, 14-6 Syracuse. Is down. We've got a penalty in the offensive backfield that probably will wipe out the first down. Holding West Virginia. And the hold, though Jim Garvey will not so identify him, is going to be on number 36, Ron Wolfley. And that wipes out a big gain to the 34-yard line. Garvey will walk it off. And then let us know what happened.
Offensive holding. Third down.
There's Ron Wolfley, who got caught in that holding pattern against one of the linebackers who had come up to try and contain Jeff Hostetler. On third down conversions, West Virginia is 5 out of 10 today, and for the season, they are an amazing 43%. 33% is considered well done. But they've got a 3rd and 16 now. Intercepted. Jim Goralski. His first of the year. A 14-yard return for the senior out of Detroit, Michigan.
Hostetler let this ball float on him. He's trying to go to 88. Rich Hollins. He just throws the ball well over Hollins, and there it is. Goralski making the grab. Number 6, playing free safety, just playing kind of center field. Let the ball come right over the top and made the play.
That is only the 8th interception that Hostetler has thrown this season. So he has not been interception prone. And there's one of the 17 seniors playing his final game. Jim Gorzalski, first down 10, Syracuse. So the wave of emotion continues for the Orange Men of Syracuse, and they have an 8-point lead with timeout on the field.
One company provides cars and trucks to satisfy the wants and needs of virtually every man and woman in the USA. That's today's Chevrolet. One company puts some of the world's most advanced manufacturing and design facilities to work for America. That's today's Chevrolet. America, you're on the move again. And Chevrolet is providing your wheels. And you. This is the Xerox 620.
That his dad played at Syracuse, Tom Stevens Sr., and wore number 44 after Jim Brown and before Ernie Davis. First down and 10. Quick screen, Scott Schwades. Would he throw it again? No, he'll run. He gets a block from Ziegler, and he's got close to the first down at the 38-yard line. Steve Newberry makes the tackle. His dad, Gerhard Schwades, played here as well.
Syracuse is trying to make them respect this play. There's no support. Schwades, number 16, has excellent speed, 4.5, and just uses speed and makes it upfield. Nobody's coming to meet him.
Now then, there is a flag down on the play. That was thrown at the 46 and will be against Syracuse. Interesting, that great tradition about the number 44. When Joe Morris came here, they asked Joe to wear 44 to follow in the footsteps of Jim Brown, Tom Stevens, Ernie Davis, and Floyd Little. He said, nope, I'm my own man. I want 47. So all he did is break all of their rushing records.
We got a clip during the run.
That'll make it a first down. Didn't quite reach 40,000 today. The attendance of 36,661 on a homecoming day. First down, 22. Norley, that's a very slowly developing screen pass, and they pay a penalty for it. That was ugly.
That looked like my throwing day. You've got to drop back. You've got to set the line. All of a sudden, when you see that line begin to read that it is a screen play as they made movement towards the screen call side, watch the linemen react and the linebackers. 1, 2, 3, set. Now he's giving too much time. They're reacting now. You're too late. Way too late. Throw it out of bounds.
Loss of 3, second down and 25. Overthrew the man, but Schwades goes up on the stepladder and makes the catch. And he's got the ball at the 47-yard line. Steve Newberry made the tackle. Schwade's only 5'11", 160, and Kansas still leading Missouri 37-27. I wonder if that might not affect Missouri's bowl plans.
Mike, well, Kansas has been a pain in the side of Missouri for years. I mean, that is always a tremendous game.
Last year, Washington State won that game and knocked the Huskies out of the Rose Bowl. They might do it again. Third down, 15. 14-6, Syracuse leads. Norley, that difficult crossbody pass. Schwade's has a first down. Fumble, out of bounds, Syracuse football. First and 10 at the 26. Ed Hughes made the hit.
Scott Schwade's number 16.
Flag down.
He's up to 162 pounds now. Watch the roll, a lot of pressure. Good throw by Norley. Now he makes the right cut. Newberry doesn't wrap him up. Lost position. Another pretty good block by Covington. And upfield, that was the good block was probably the clip.
Unfortunately, if you're a Syracuse fan, here's the call from Jim Garvey.
Clipping outside the legal clipping zone. Third down.
Jamie Covington, number 45, was trying to help his fellow teammates. Can't do it that way.
Marty Chalk and Jim Tate come in as double tight ends as Dick McPherson increases his pace on the sideline. And it's now 3rd and 35. That cost him about 60 yards, all told, from where the first down had been achieved. Quick kick. Brett Ziegler. It is blocked in the line of scrimmage. It was blocked, I believe, by Brian Dick. I'm not sure. Defensive tackle, number 86.
I think it was blocked by his own man.
Do you really? So Brent Ziegler, the senior, tries it.
Ziegler, number 43. I think it was blocked by his own man. I think Matt Walker's bottom's going to get right in the way. Or 45, Covington. Uh-oh.
Ouch.
Right in the back of Jamie Covington, 45. That's a hard...
Well, they recovered the punt.
Fourth down.
That was on third down, and Syracuse did recover. So now they can bring the regular troops on.
You've got to realize, they don't practice that play a lot. Linemen don't practice it a lot, so it's understandable why they got it blocked. They're lucky that West Virginia didn't get on the ball and have excellent field position.
Best I ever saw doing that. Bill Bradley under Darrell Royal of Texas. Which, again, gives an indication of my age, doesn't it? Here's a kick by Tim Fox. Roughing the kicker call. Fair catch at the 31, but bring it on back. Tim Fox got hit. Jim Fox. I would say the pace of the game has been affected by the flags. Don Nealon can't believe it. Looked like it was Wes Turner, number 91. Let's check it.
Let's see. Fox will try to punt the ball away. There's no sense in that. The ball's away. That was just lack of mental concentration, realizing where you are in position to the kicker. Now you've given, they wouldn't have ever gotten a 1st and 10. That's the only way it could happen.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, automatic first down.
I tell you, we've heard more of Jim Garvey today than we have of Steve Davis.
I'm taking my blazer down to him right now.
He's going to qualify for a CBS pension by the time the game's out. First down 10, Syracuse. Flip to the left side. Harold Gayton. Now watch. He's got one man to beat. He gets a great block at the 14. Say a lot of wide receivers will not block downfield, but watch Mike Ciano, number 14.
First of all, watch Gayton make the cut. The play breaks down to his right. The stop right on the money. Turns turns a 90-degree angle. Watch the block by Sienna, number 14, right there. It doesn't knock the man to his feet, but it gives him a chance.
Covington tries for a couple, doesn't get there. Ciano hit Steve Newberry and knocked him back at least 3 yards. Ed Hughes and Matt Smith make the tackle. Gayton, that run was good for 52 yards, and it is the longest run by double the amount against West Virginia this year. Chucky Scales ran it 26 yards in their game against Pitt. Gayton now has 83 yards on 6 carries. It's 2nd down and 10. Syracuse at the 14. Double tight end, split backs. And Norley wants to throw. Nope. To the 9-yard line, where Steve Hathaway made the tackle. Norley is a sophomore out of Warrington, Pennsylvania.
Norley doesn't want to be considered as a running quarterback. He's grinning real big. That time he got outside containment. Nobody was there. They don't respect his ability to run the ball. He jumped in the secondary. Boy, he's got to be a happy man right now.
Dick McPherson, 3rd year here. Could be their first winning season. It's 3rd and 6, and Syracuse leads 14-6. The option play. Roland Grimes caught and dropped short of the first down. Any mistakes you noticed on that play?
Well, first of all, Norley, the quarterback, you've got to make somebody take you. This is the problem. He's not an option quarterback. He pitches off of nobody. Make somebody take you. Make somebody grab you. That way, the man that's got the quarterback can play both the pitch and the quarterback. You've got to make somebody take you.
Field goal from Don McCulley. McCulley for the season is 13 out of 19. This will be a field goal effort of 25 yards. High snap. McCauley pulls a Garo Yepremian. And his receiver was in an ethereal zone. He's got a better arm than Yepremian does.
He really does. He threw a rocket.
That was a heck of a pass. McCauley's mad at his receiver for not catching the ball.
There's a name, we call this the uh-oh play. Here's McPherson, the coach, trying to figure out what's going to happen. This is his reaction. It's like watching tennis.
It's been a long afternoon as Don McCulley goes back.
He tries to get the ball under control. Now watch him throw the rocket. 14-6. Don't go away. We'll be back.
Hardigan's Hardware took delivery of 60 sacks of assorted seed.
Seed.
And Fenton's Fast Fertilizer.
Fertilizer.
That evening, the sprinkler system malfunctioned. Overnight, their business had grown.
Oh, my gosh.
Fortunately, they had Century's unique business policy for hardware store owners.
Just wait till I tell her. Honey, they're going to help us cut. Losses.
If you own a business, call Century, where all's well, even when all isn't.
Test pilot Chuck Yeager for AC Delco.
In a high-performance fighter, we go from the griddle to more than 20 degrees below in just seconds. Well, here's an all-weather fighter for your car, the new Delco Freedom Dura Power Battery.
14-6. Hostetler has him at the 5-yard line. He'll hand it off to his running back, Wolfley. Bill Pendock, the nose guard. This has been just an outstanding defensive effort through almost 3 quarters by Syracuse. There's Blaze Winter, number 98, the senior from Blauvelt, New York.
What's happening? Syracuse is shutting the running game down. Now it's 2nd down and long. Now you've got to think they're going to have to throw some short flank type pass, something behind the linebackers. So you're in a predictable situation. Now you play 3 linebackers, rush 4 guys, and expect the pass.
2nd down and 9. From the goal line, Hostetler intercepted. Ron Hobby picks it off, number 10. Hobby gets his 4th pass interception of the season.
Syracuse felt like they had to harass Hostetler. He overthrows his intended receiver. Bennett, the tight end. Hobby goes right at the ball was thrown right to Hobby.
From the tee, Gaydon to the 3. Anthony Daniels, number 8, a part of the tackle. Gaydon has been the offensive gun for Syracuse today. That is his 7th carry for 86 yards, and he has scored twice.
It's been the pressure, though, of those front 4, Kimmel, Green, Pindock, and Winter, that's made all the difference in the world. Here's the reception again, the interception. Watch Hostetler, good pressure, good pocket, though, just overthrows. In fact, Bennett only kind of waved at the football, and Hobby makes the interception.
2nd down and goal from the 2. Covington to the 1. Jamie Covington, he'll be back next year. He's a junior out of Queens, New York. Ron Hobby with the interception. That much on 3rd down. He did not get in. Arthur Ashe, number 31, defensive back, made the first hit. It's 4th down.
Just a power. They've got the 2 lead backs blocking. The 1 back missed the outside linebacker. You've got to make the block on that outside linebacker, and they missed him that time. On Arthur Ashe, they did not make the block. He was a free man.
Homecoming, nearly 40,000 are here. They have been thrilled thus far. Tom Stevens, number 60, has brought the play in, and Syracuse wants it on 4th down, but now Jim Garvey hurries in. They're going to respot the ball. Now start the clock again. 4:22 to go, 3rd quarter. West Virginia has led just once. They led 3-0. Syracuse went on top 7-3, 14-3. It was 14-6 at the half, and that's where it is now.
They like that goal line power play.
Covington, touchdown. To go 6 yards after the 2nd turnover of the day. The touchdown drive set up by Ron Hobby's pass interception, and now Don McCauley on to try and make it 21-6. He's done so.
The previous play, they didn't block Arthur Ashe 31. This time they block Arthur Ashe. Covington breaks into the end zone for the touchdown, 21-6. Oh, 4:01 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
For the past
for the time in the game in your area. Don McCauley will kick off after Jamie Covington's 4th down, 1-yard touchdown run. And that has further ignited an already emotional Syracuse crowd. The beast from the east is rising. Don McCauley will kick it deep to either Gary Mullen or King Harvey. Harvey will come in back. To the 20-yard line. Now let's go back to Brent Musburger in New York for an update.
Vern, here's the Pac-10 situation.
He wins, then that other game becomes academic. Here's Hostetler dropped at the 35-yard line. His tight end, Rob Bennett, the 6'6 junior from Buchanan, New York. Hostetler was 10 of 15 at the half. He is now 12 out of 20 for 132 yards. I'll tell you, he makes Jack Armstrong sound like a piker with a 4-point average, dairy farm background, possible Rhodes Scholar, All-American quarterback. Only thing he didn't do, as far as we know, is live in a log cabin. Second down and 10. Draw play. Tom Gray runs into Bernie King, number 34. And is caught 5 yards short of the first down. Syracuse, I think, Steve, began to sense they had something going really in the Penn State and particularly the Pitt game.
They really have begun to sense some things and pull together. And I think the main thing was their defense. They had their quarterbacks hurt, banged up. Norley was out of the ball game several times. But I think the defense has really made the difference. Their offense has been inconsistent, but it's been the defense and especially the front four.
West Virginia 5 of 11 on third down conversions, and now West Virginia calls timeout. Jeff Hostetler not pleased with the defensive alignment he noticed when he got to the line of scrimmage, so time has been called with 3:08 remaining in the third quarter.
Chevrolet, taking charge.
When you buy a dependable Chevy Chevette, you'll find you can also afford some of the other good things in life. Like extra money for a growing family, or an honest-to-goodness vacation. Because Chevette's so dependable, 97% ever built are still going strong. So you can plan to own your Chevette for years and begin putting your money into something other than a car.
Chevrolet,
and you.
taking charge.
It's sure getting expensive to keep warm these days. Gesundheit.
With my thermostat kept way down, it gets pretty chilly. Now, how come you're so comfortable?
I just got a new super-efficient gas furnace. It uses 1/3 less fuel and keeps me cozy in every room.
Gee, if I get one of those, I won't be so cold.
And I wouldn't eat up so much money.
With a high-efficiency gas heating system, you can
Away most valuable player from each of the teams. Chevy donates a $1,000 check to the General Scholarship Fund of each school, and the MVPs receive certificates from Chevrolet acknowledging their outstanding performances. That's coming up in the fourth quarter. And right now, Syracuse has a 21-6 lead with 3:08 to go in the third. Mountaineers trying to go 9-2, but trailing right now 21-6. Hostetler. That's good for a first down. Rich Hollins makes the catch. Vic Bellamy makes the tackle. I think we had expected much more out of that combination today than we have seen.
They wanted to get the ball to Hollins a lot more, and especially they wanted to try to isolate him on number 38, Rick Roche. They've not been able to get that isolation and that mismatch.
First down, 10. Backs in the eye. Draw play. Gray, about 5. Jamie Kimmel made the tackle. There's a junior out of Kirkwood, New York. Last year was an inside linebacker, and they moved him to the outside this season. Second down and 5. 21-6 with 2:20 to go. Third quarter, Syracuse on top. Gray has a first down plus as he is finally stopped at the 49 by John Roos, number 40. That is a gain of 11. And here again, Steve, I mean, we've got 17 minutes to play, so patience certainly can be a virtue for West Virginia.
You've got to have patience. You've got to realize that you don't have to get it all very quick. That time, Scott Barrows, number 54, the guard, made a good block on Pindock to give the gain.
Watch out. Tim Green. The sophomore from Liverpool. Now let's go to Brent Musburger for an update on Duke, North Carolina. Hostetler has now carried 8 times for a total of 5 yards, and it's second down and 15. Wayne Brown in motion, play fake. Hostetler in trouble, incomplete pass. There is a flag down. We may get contact. If so, I think it's going to be called on Rich Roche, number 38. Here's Jim Garvey.
The contact was across the line of defense. First down.
Got a suddenly erratic microphone, but it's pass interference, and it'll be a first down.
was about as poor a pass or effort of a pass by Hostetler I've seen all the football game. He threw off balance. He rushed his throw. He's getting intimidated just a little bit that time. He really threw off the wrong foot and everything, trying to force the ball in there. He got a lucky break.
It's a first down and 10. That is the 12th first down for West Virginia. Split backs. Hostetler wants to throw again, and he wants it all. Double coverage. Caught. Gary Mullen, number 1. Boy, that was a terrific throw into double coverage of 33 yards. That's the 19th catch this year for the senior out of Clairton, Pennsylvania.
Really, I couldn't hardly tell who caught the ball. It was Mullen, number 1. It's just a post route across the middle. Ed Coben, number 5, is going to be the defender. He's right there. But excellent concentration by Mullen.
First down and 10 at the 24. Tom Gray. Just a couple. Bernie King, or Romano rather. Tony Romano, who has been the real leader of this team for the last 2 or 3 years. A 3.9 grade point average in business, and he is one of the 11 National Football Foundation Scholar Athletes, an honor that he and Jeff Hostetler share, and Hostetler is going to make the speech at the awards banquet in New York. Romano will be there. They'll be on friendlier terms then. Second down and 6 with 9 seconds to go in the third quarter. First and goal at the 3. Tom Gray. Vic Bellamy, Ed Coban saved the touchdown.
Jamie Kimmel, number 83, made a tremendous mistake. Look at him. He forced it upfield. He had containment. He really just slacked off and gave him the opportunity to break into the secondary.
That's the end of the third quarter. Our score 21-6. West Virginia versus Syracuse is an exclusive presentation of CBS Sports. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this message and a word from your local station.
Now,
Syracuse, New York, with Steve Davis on for Lundquist, and it has been really a terrific ball game so far.
It really has. West Virginia, I think, has an excellent chance to get back in the football game. They've really done their part of quieting the crowd and giving them a chance. Good play selection this drive.
And they've got a first down and goal from the 3. The injured player was Ed Coban. He has been taken off the field. Flags are down, and they'll whistle the play dead. Bring it back. There's Ed Coban, senior from Endicott, New York.
Come on, we got to take care of it.
And they will continue with the medical check on him. Meanwhile, the infraction against the Mountaineers of West Virginia. Final quarter of play. CBS Sports has come to the Carrier Dome in Syracuse, New York. Here's Jim Garvey.
Hit ball. Offense. First and goal.
Has he worn out his microphone?
It could be, yes. West Virginia was 6-0 before they went into Penn State, hoping to win there for the first time since '55, and they couldn't do it. Then they lost to Miami. They've won 2 since, and they're 8-2. Here's Hostetler. Off the back foot, tipped away in the end zone. Terrific effort by Rich Roche, the linebacker on the outside who had drifted deep into the middle of the end zone.
And again, that time you commented on it. Jeff Hostetler rolling to his left. Let's see. Watch him. He throws off balance. He's trying to hurry his throw. That doesn't help you. See, watch him. He sees him open up. He's off his feet. There's no power on the ball. Throwing it into coverage, trying to force the ball. Great quarterback, Jeff Hostetler. You don't need to do that.
Ed Coban has come back in the lineup. And it'll be second down and goal from the 9. 21-6 with 14:50 to go. They've got to hurry to get the play call before the 25-second clock. They do so. No, they didn't either. The play has been whistled dead, and that'll cost them 5. To Don Neyland's arrival at West Virginia, the team had had 4 losing seasons in a row. Here's the call.
25-second count violation. Offense. Second down.
That'll make it second down and goal from the 14. In Don Neyland's first year there, having come from Bo Schembechler's staff at Michigan, they went 6-6. then 9-3, 9-3, and this year 8-2. He's 32-14 as head coach at West Virginia, but his team trails now 21-6. Draw play, Gray. Blaze Winter, 6'3", 255 pounds. Makes the tackle of Tom Gray. Gary Mullen will bring the play in from Don Nealon. Hey, he had a quarterback record at Bowling Green almost rivaled yours at Oklahoma. He was 21-2-4, but that was back when you were but a babe in swaddling clothes. Third down. Hostetler. Touchdown. Gary Mullen gets his third touchdown catch of the season. Flag is down. Against West Virginia.
Illegal use of hands. 5 yards. Offense. Third down.
13 penalties for 104 yards. And now a third down from the 15-yard line. Wayne Brown, wide left. Wayne Brown, incomplete. For Paul Woodside.
4th and goal from the 15.
Again, Hostetler forced out of the pocket, and he limits his field. All of a sudden, he's only throwing to about a fourth of the field. The coverage can sink into that area. It makes it very easy to defend the play, knock the ball away.
Woodside is 18 out of 22 for the year. This will be a kick of 32 yards. He's got his third of the game. He had 28 field goals last season. Paul Woodside kicks his third. It's now 21-9 with 13:46 to go in the ball game.
When people
that they're going to go for a onside kick, they're bringing their big boys out, putting their receivers in.
So while they change the receiving teams, let's go back to Brent Musburger in New York for an update on Duke, North Carolina.
Verne, North Carolina tied it, and then Duke stormed the length of the field. And here's the big running back, Mike Grayson, 17 carries, 93 yards, 24-17.
So unpredictable with these young kids, 18 to 21, 2 years old, but
there's no tomorrow for the seniors. There's no tomorrow. There's no film. There's no training room. It's open.
And West Virginia will kick it away. Schwades will take it and wisely take the touchback and bring it out to the 20-yard line. Brigham Young piling it on Utah 55-7. BYU in the Holiday Bowl again, and Washington State still leading Washington. They are now in the fourth quarter. Wouldn't that be something? California, they're setting themselves up for another band return there. And the update you just saw, Duke over North Carolina. Tennessee leading Kentucky. Jerry Claiborne has done a great job at Kentucky this year. And Hayden Fry's Iowa team back in a bowl again this season. And they'll bring their usual 35,000 people with them. First down and 10. Slot I formation. Todd Norley has gone the distance at quarterback. Marty Chalk starts in motion. Pitch out. Harold Gaydon. Flags are down. So's Gaydon at the 18.
I think Dave O'Black, number 55, the nose guard. Let's see. Uh-oh, no. Dave O'Black, 55, the nose guard, just got off the ball exceptionally fast. Thought he was offside.
If you're a penalty freak, you've got to be ecstatic this afternoon.
Yes.
That's a total of 20 that we've had accepted so far, assuming this one will be. 21. That's Dave O'Black, co-captain of the West Virginia team. And here's Jim Garvey again. Now, microphone's worn out. 13:33 to go in the ball game. Syracuse trying to go above 500 for the first time in a season since 1979 when they went to their last bowl, the Independence Bowl. Marcus Hackett has come in at the wide receiver spot. It's 21-9, Syracuse leading. Ed Hughes creeping up on the line. Blitz comes. Roland Grimes, the sophomore from Forestville, Maryland. It looks like a bad dream. Second down and 12. Texas hangs on to defeat Baylor. They've got the Aggies next in College Station. And the Baylor Bear streak continues. It's been 32 years since they won there. Illinois under Mike White going out to the Rose Bowl. And SMU now heads for Tokyo on Tuesday, where they face Houston next week. Michigan is on the way to the Sugar Bowl with a victory over Ohio State. Norley fakes the draw. Almost picked off by Van Richardson, sophomore linebacker from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. Clemson defeats South Carolina 22-13. And Pittsburgh and Penn State tied at 24-all. Boston College rebounds with a big win over Holy Cross, but Holy Cross is in the 1AA playoffs, and we will have that championship game for you, or not the championship game, the semifinals on December 10th. And Missouri falls to Kansas. Maryland defeats NC State. Third down, 12. Whoops. I know this will shock and surprise you, but there's also another flag down. Well, we know what it
really is starting to look like a Richard Simmons exercise class, though, don't you think? I mean, the whole stadium ought to do signs or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Janet Garvey's going to get on you.
She's going to get me again, I know.
Dead ball foul. There's no option on the play.
We picked the
Illegal
spot.
procedure. Offense, third down.
No, the mic is not working. That's Jim Garvey's normal volume.
Oh.
He's got powerful lungs.
Now, if we don't be quiet, we're going to get in trouble.
I know he doesn't mind us teasing him because, as I said at the outset, he is, I think, one of the best officials in NCAA football.
Came to our rules meeting in September and met with all of the broadcasters for CBS. He is a great person.
Third down, 17. 21-9 with 12:25 to go in the game. Whoops! Ed Hughes made the hit, number 47, on Todd Norley.
Here's the look. What the quarterback gets to see. If you want to drop back, you want to play college football. He rolls out. A little knee, a little shoulder, a little elbow.
No wonder they wanted you to pitch the ball out, huh? Jim Fox back to kick from the goal line. Willie Drury waits for it at the West Virginia 40. A lot of time left. 12:20 to go in the ball game. Nice high kick. Fair catch, Drury at the 48-yard line. Don Neyland's offensive troops head back to the huddle. They've got the football. They trail 21-9 with 12:12 to go in the game.
Chevy Truck is taking charge.
First down 10 at the 48, West Virginia in the eye. Tom Gray. About 2 yards over right tackle. Tried to get the blocks from Dave DeJarnette and Kirk Keel on the right side, and Jamie Kimmel was there to mix it up. Offensive line for West Virginia, Brian Joswiak, Scott Barrows, Bill Legg, the center, Dave DeJarnette, and Kirk Keel with Rob Bennett, the tight end. Running backs are Tom Gray and Ron Wolfe. The wide receivers, Willie Drury and Wayne Brown right now. And West Virginia has a second down and 7 with 11:40 to go. 21-9, they trail. Oh, boy, John Roos. I was one of 36,600 who thought that one was gone.
The ball appeared so early that it was going to be an interception for John Roos, number 40. Watch Hostetler throw the ball. Roos is too prepared. He knows the ball's going to be there. Timed it perfectly, just didn't put the ball away. He knew it was coming too long.
Jim Gorzalski has come in as a 5th defensive back for Syracuse, number 6. He's got 1 interception today. West Virginia is 6 of 13 on third down conversions, quarterback draw. Hostetler can kill you with that play. And he's got enough for another first down. Jamie Kimmel made the tackle. He had no intention of doing anything but tucking and running then. Here are the alumni cheerleaders. And they've got the year on the back. 76, 74. Yeah, that's my age right there.
57.
Now, that's his class, not his age. Although they are about to equate. First down and 10. 11:08 to go. Play action. Hostetler into double coverage from Mullen, who's open. Touchdown. I think, yes. Going on in the corner, but Gary Mullen hit the pylon as he went in. That is a 6-point play. And Hostetler has thrown his 14th touchdown toss of 1983. Bingo, it's 21-15. And Paul Woodside is going to try and shave the margin to 5 points.
On the play, Vic Bellamy, number 22, really lost sight of where Mullen, number 1, was. Watch the ball. It'll be perfectly thrown right there. Actually, it's Coben, number 5. We'll be back.
More than most people.
104 yards in penalties. This is unnecessary. It's unsportsmanlike. There's no need for that. It's classless acts. Shouldn't have happened. He's lucky he didn't get a penalty. Set his team back, give Syracuse better field position, give them a chance to score, and win them. You know, that kind of deal. Can't do it that way.
First down and 10. Syracuse needs to regain a spark now as they were hit with the big play defensively, and now their offense is back on the field. Couple at right tackle for Jamie Covington into the arms of the nose guard, Dave Oblak. That final score now, Tennessee bowl-bound again under Johnny Majors. And Kentucky finishes with a 6-4-1 record, but that's quite a turnaround from 1-10 a year ago. Or, no, 0-10-1 a year ago. So the Wildcats finished 6-4-1. Dick McPherson, a little concerned right now. Second down, 7. 10:23 to go. It's 21-16, Syracuse leads. Covington. First down. Jim Merritt's number 96 makes the tackle. That buys a couple of minutes on the clock for the Orange men, as well as moves the chain. And it keeps Hostetler on the bench.
First down is so important in this situation. Just get a good first down play. Try to concentrate on giving yourself 3-4 yards. Don't put yourself in a critical, obvious passing situation where they can drop back on you.
10th first down for the Orange men today. They were 6-5 also at the end of regular season in 79. Norley, quick pitch. King Harvey. No. Mike Morris, beg your pardon. Number 36 made the catch. And that's a quick 7 yards. They have been terrific on first down throughout the day. Mike Morris has another brother, Larry, who is a part of the roster, and they, of course, are the younger brothers of Joe Morris, the all-time leading ground gainer in Syracuse University history. And what great names they have had here. Not just Jim Brown, Floyd Little, Ernie Davis, and Larry Zonka, who was here last night, but men like Duffy Daugherty, the coach of Michigan, Pappy Waldorf, the coach at California, graduates of Syracuse. Second down and 4. Up the middle. Could be. See where the spot is made. That's going to be, I think, short of the first down. Derek Christian, the linebacker, number 49, makes the tackle on Covington.
The first down play to Morris gave them a second, about 3. Now they're third down and short. They're going to get a little bit more time. They'll probably make the first and 10. That's the kind of rhythm you want to get into. You don't want to get too conservative, but you don't want to feel like you got to do a whole lot that might hurt you later.
8:40 to go in the ball game. 21-16. Syracuse leads. Third and about 1.5 feet. Straight T. First down, Harold Gaydon. That buys him another couple of minutes.
Right.
Miami of Ohio knocks off Cincinnati. Clock is running, 8.5 to go. Temple defeats Rutgers by 1 today. And Penn over Dartmouth, 38-14.
They got all winter to rest up. You realize there is no tomorrow if you're Syracuse. You want to give all the effort you can. Block the man. Put some effort into it.
5-point lead with 8:12 to go in the ball game. About 2.5 for Jamie Covington. And Jim Merritt's number 96 makes the tackle. And we're under 8 minutes and counting with 7:59 to go. Colgate, with outside hopes of an invitation to postseason play, wins today, and Boston University bounced Morgan State by 50 points. 7:40, 21-16. That's a Division III final there. Union will advance. Augustana College of Illinois ranked number 1. Second and 7. The option play, and Norley doesn't like that play that much, but this time keeps and cuts upfield and picks up about 5. Steve, it's been an impressive drive. They got the ball back with more than 10 minutes remaining. They have moved it conservatively and patiently from their own 20 now to the 47-yard line.
That's all you've got to do. Just pound out first and 10. Like you said, Norley doesn't like the option play, but it really causes West Virginia to have to do things defensively they do not want to do. They can't take chances because they know they can run the option on them.
Syracuse is 4 of 11 on third down conversions. Norley gets a block. Norley gets another block, but Norley is short of the first down at the 45.5. He needed another 3.5 to 4 feet. It'll be fourth down. But I think Todd Norley, Dick McPherson now has got to be satisfied with the job that Norley and the offense did.
That's right, 6:32 to go in the football game. Hopefully try to get the ball inside the 20-yard line, make them go a long distance, let your defense play well like they've done all day long.
Jim Fox 3 yards above his season average. Steve Newberry is deep to return it, number 28. They had used Willie Drury most of the day. 4th and 1. And they're going to take the 25-second delay. Give them 5 more yards with which to play on the kick. 6:05 to go in the ball game. There's Todd Norley. Split some starts with George Christodoulou last year and missed 2 games with bad ribs. Now here's the call. Jim Garvey's mic is not working once again. And then came back last week in the big win over Boston College. They have another youngster named Don McPherson that they like a lot for next year. And Don Nealon thinks he's got the successor to Jeff Hostetler redshirting this year. John Talley, Darrell Talley's little brother. Oh, great kick by Fox. That is a superb kick by Fox. It went 49 yards, and it had a feather-like touch as it stopped at the 3-yard line. Packer and I will be at the Kansas-Houston game on Saturday, and Steve Davis joins Gary Bender and Pat Hayden at Nebraska versus Oklahoma. All of that a great Thanksgiving weekend coming up next week here on CBS Sports. from the 3-yard line, first down and 10. Hostetler will throw from the end zone. Puts it out. Intercepted. John Roos, number 40. After it had been hit 3 times.
Trying to go to the tight end, Rob Bennett, number 84, across the middle. Hostetler outside. Roos, number 40, will be right there. He throws across his body. It was tipped one time inside by Romano, number 54. Finally, Roos comes up with the football.
2 elements that set up the play. The fine offensive drive by the Syracuse offense. The great punt by Jim Fox. Then the pressure from Jamie Kimmel on Jeff Hostetler. From the 21, Harold Gaydon for 1. There's John Roos. That is his second of the year.
On the interception play, again, Hostetler had to throw off balance, open-bodied, didn't put the power on the ball. The ball had pretty good velocity on it still, but not anything like he would have had if he turned his shoulder, rocked into it. Had to force the ball, needed a big play, put a little pressure on himself, probably shouldn't have had.
Second down and 9, 5:15 to go, 21-16 Syracuse. Brent Ziegler, senior, who's playing with a sore Achilles. They didn't know if he could go today, but he wasn't about to miss it. Final game for the Orange Men of Syracuse. Senior from West Islip, New York. And Todd Norley, who's been a fine offensive quarterback today. Not that there are any defensive quarterbacks. Clock still running with 4:38 to go. It was 3-0 West Virginia early. Then Syracuse had leads of 7-3, 14-3, 14-6, 21-6. It's 21-16 now. He got the ball away to Ziegler. That is short of the first down at the 13-yard line.
Brent Ziegler inside the 15.
Brent Ziegler gets up slowly. That's that Achilles, I'll bet you.
Clock stops with 4:10 left to play.
Young man playing his final game for the Orange Men of Syracuse.
Number 43, senior
Gets a warm hand as he heads to the bench. He is the co-captain of the Syracuse team. Now then, Jim Gorzalski is on the hole for Don McCulley, and this will be a kick of 31 yards. Would give Syracuse a 24-16 lead. 31-yard kick. Executive producer of College Sports is Kevin O'Malley. And our producer today, Rick Sharp. Director is John McDonough. Good for Steve and I to be back with those two characters. First time this year. Our associate producer is Patty Tewitt. Field technical manager here at Syracuse is Carl Prince. Bill Christian, Bob Dixon on the switcher and the audio. Broadcast associate Pierce O'Neill, Joe Balkin, and the rest of the outstanding crew that we've had here. 24-16, 3:49 remaining in the ball game. Of course, there remains the possibility of a touch and a 2-pointer.
Well, that's right, but at least you're in a position where they've got to go get it.
Right.
Got to get the 8 points. Well, a victory for Syracuse means a winning season, new opportunity, new life, a confirmation that the program's getting better. For West Virginia, it's a setback.
McCauley, King, Harvey. Nope. It'll be Gary Mullen. Whistle blew before the fumble, if indeed any had occurred.
In the fourth quarter of this football game, what has really made a difference is the crowd, the penalties of West Virginia, and just the overall intensity of the players and what they've done, and the kicking game, what they've done in the kicking game.
Yeah, do not underestimate the importance of Jim Fawkes and Don McCauley in this game, and the coverage as well. 3:43 remaining. West Virginia with hopes of going 9-2 for the year, but they've got to travel 84 yards for a touch and a 2-pointer just to get the tie. 3:43 to go. Hostetler for the day is 15 out of 26 for 212 yards. He has been intercepted 3 times, and 2 of the 3 have been overthrown footballs. The other a deflection that just set up the field goal. Leading receivers have been Bennett with 3, Gray with 4, his running back, Dick McPherson, 53 years of age. They were 2-9 last year. After a 4-6-1 season his first year. Now they lead 24-16 with a tenacious defensive effort this afternoon and some opportunistic offense.
The defensive coaches for Syracuse said that they had to harass Hostetler. There's what we're waiting on right now. It's a down player. Is that Gary Mullen?
It is Gary Mullen.
Number 1.
The injured player.
The coaches said that they felt like they had to harass the Hoss, harass Hostetler, the quarterback, make him look at different sets. There's a final in the Washington State score, 17-6. And also control the fullback game. They've been able to do that in the last half, and that's made all the difference in the ball game.
That should knock Washington out of the Rose Bowl for the second time in as many years. California leading Stanford in the 4th, and Gary Mullen with an injured left knee will be assisted to the West Virginia bench. Had a touchdown catch earlier in this quarter. Hostetler for the day. 1st and 10, 3:43 to go in the game. Floods the left side. Gray drops the ball. Recovered by Brian Joswiak, number 77, but he never had control of it. UCLA is on the verge of winning. That'll send Washington to the Aloha Bowl, which is a tough consolation prize. And UCLA in the Rose Bowl against Illinois. Been a long year for USC. Only 5 seconds elapsed from the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Intended for Drury, number 48. Closest man to it was Ron Hobby, number 10.
Drury, number 48, incomplete. 3rd down.
West Virginia, we believe, bound for Birmingham in the Hall of Fame Classic, and that'll be announced at the conclusion of this game. So Hostetler will have one more game in his career at West Virginia. 3:32 to go, 24-16. And the crowd on its feet on 3rd and 10. Quarterback draw. Blaze Winter, number 98. Jamie Kimmel, number 83.
Well, that is a risky call to make against the defensive front that's been intimidating you all day long, and then call the quarterback draw on 3rd down and 10. 3:10 left to go in the football game.
I was surprised.
I was real surprised.
4th and 6. Wayne Brown and Willie Drury are the wide receivers. Rob Bennett, the tight end, tight right. Rob Bennett. See where the spot is made. He did not get it. Rich Roche, number 38, made the hit. Syracuse takes over on downs at the 24-yard line.
First down, Syracuse. First and 10 at the West Virginia 25-yard line.
It was 14-6 at the half. Syracuse had scored twice on Harold Gayton runs. Jamie Covington got the third Syracuse touchdown in the third quarter. This is Covington. Lost to the 28. Rich Walters, number 97, made the tackle and had some help.
Jamie Covington
from Ed Hughes.
Stopped by Steve Hathaway.
Well, Dick McPherson made no bones
Loss
about it,
of
Steve,
3.
yesterday when we chatted with him. Said how significant is the game, and he said it means we're over the hump.
28.
It's easier to sell the program if you're 6 and 5 to young high school kids.
Right, he said there's 17.5 million citizens in the state of New York, and he said we've got to surely be able to go out and find 25, 30 football players out of 17.5 million, and this is an opportunity to showcase his talent and his team.
It would also be their third win in succession. Roland Grimes.
And something to talk about all winter.
Stopped by number 96.
Jim Maritz makes the tackle, 1:52 to go.
And number 55.
Timeout now has been called
Dave O'Black.
by the Mountaineers of West Virginia. So Todd Norley will come to the sideline and chat with Dick McPherson. 1 minute, 48 seconds to go in the ball game, and Syracuse on top by 8 points. 48 to go. They've got a third down, 11 at the West Virginia 26-yard line. And just a minute, 48 seconds away from going 6 and 5 for the season, shoving West Virginia's bowl-bound record to 8 wins and 3 defeats. Third down, pitch out. Harold Gayton with Grimes in front. Hit by Tim Agee, number 44. And West Virginia calls timeout. If you've got Don McCulley and he has kicked one today, bring him back out, give him a chance to kick another. A minute 40 to go in the ball game.
Syracuse is going to lose 2 players, Matt Walker, the right guard, and Brent Ziegler, the fullback, off their offensive unit. They've got to think that what deficiencies they've had in offense in 1983, they may have plenty of time to improve in 84.
This ball will be held at the 31. It'll be a 41-yard kick for Don McCulley. He kicked one last time out. The holder is Jim Gorzowski, defensive back who has one of the 3 interceptions today. And Don Nealon hasn't quit pacing since the opening kickoff. 1:40 remaining in the ball game. And McCauley will try and increase the Syracuse lead to 11 points at 27-16. Yard kick. By 7, 34-27. If they win, we'll see them in the Peach Bowl, we've been told. California over Stanford 21-9. And UCLA Rose Bowl bound again. They defeat USC, or leading USC by 10 in the fourth quarter on the West Coast. Brigham Young, another outstanding season under LaVelle Edwards, and Steve Young, a 55-7 win today. And there's one of the big upsets, and that took place in Seattle. Texas hung on to defeat Baylor 24-21. They had a big lead early in the second half. And the Bears, who are going to a bowl, fought back. They are going to the Blue Bonnet. Illinois over Northwestern 56-24. And our score 27-16 with a minute 34 remaining. Don Kaminsky urging Don McCulley on. King Harvey and Dwayne Jeter have gone back because of the injury to Gary Mullen. Garvey gives it a why-not effort from 2 yards deep. And is knocked out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And I think into our parabolic mic. 1:29 remaining. SMU, only one defeat. They lost to Texas and have Houston left in Tokyo next Saturday night. And Michigan goes to the Sugar Bowl with a victory over Ohio State. Iowa, a big win over Minnesota. There was a flag on the last play as well. Clemson defeated South Carolina today. And Jim Garvey will walk it off against West Virginia inside the 10-yard line. Boston College wins over Holy Cross and Kansas. Under Mike Gottfried, defeated Missouri. That's a personal foul against West Virginia and pushes them back to the 10-yard line. Again, just a quick recap. 3-0 has been the only lead West Virginia has had today. Harold Gaydon's 2 touchdowns made it 14-3. It was 14-6 at the half. And here's Hostetler in trouble. Goes deep left side. David Lee, number 20, knocked it down. The only defeats for West Virginia, Steve, have been to Penn State, a resurgent team at that time, and then to Miami, which is certainly one of the top 5 teams in the country. And they have had more than they needed here this afternoon.
They really have. That time, again, Tim Green, number 72, put so much pressure. That front 4, all afternoon long, they have intimidated Jeff Hostetler. It has been a long day for Jeff. He's had some success, but they have intimidated him enough and kept him off balance enough to really give the defense a chance to play very well against him.
2nd down and 20. There's a flag. Rich Roche, number 38, came over the back of the intended receiver. And Hostetler was knocked down back at the 2-yard line. Hostetler now 16 of 30 for 213 yards. And he has also run the ball 10 times for 16 yards. That should give West Virginia
pass interference.
automatic first down out to the 20-yard line. 1:15 to go in the ball game.
First down to Tom Harris at the 20-yard line.
Continue with that recap. 14-6 at the half. And then it went to a 21-6 count as Jamie Covington scored. But Paul Woodside made it 21-9. Gary Mullen caught a pass to make it 21-16. 2 field goals since then. It's 27-16. And John Roos had a shot at his second interception of the day.
Dr. 1164.
Mentioned the heir apparent to Jeff Hostetler. Don Nealon told us that Darrell Talley's little brother, John Talley, who's a 6'5 freshman who's being redshirted, might take his place, or Kevin White, who's the backup right now for next year. Talley's kind of an interesting prospect at 6'5", 210.
I would imagine it'd be rather a overpowering player behind the center.
Draw play. Gray to the 26.
I wonder what I would have done if I was 6'5 and a quarterback.
Man. What a pop. Rich Roche, number 38. One of the 17 seniors. He's from Staten Island, New York. And he lays into Hostetler. Personal foul is called on the play.
Jeff Hostetler, 6'3". After this hit, he's about 6'1 and a half. What's the contact head on head? Those are scary tacklers. I mean, he just stopped.
That was not the penalty, by the way. It occurred after the tackle had been made.
Personal foul, spearing, defense, automatic, first down.
It was the penalty.
That's right. The Syracuse band is leading the crowd in a chorus of amen. That's an old Baptist hymn from our part of the woods.
That's right. That'll put the period and paragraph to it. First and 10, West Virginia. Clock will keep running on the completed pass. Dwayne Jeter makes the catch. That That is his first of the year. Number 2. 30 seconds remaining. Second down, 2. 27-16. Hostetler rolls out. Has the first down, I think, and steps out of bounds. Well, just short of it.
I love it.
I'll tell you what, they get almost as many people in here for basketball.
Oh, I know.
And Syracuse will be on CBS Sports and Basketball against your alma mater, the University of Oklahoma, here on January 7th.
Bring on the Sooners.
It won't be Steve Davis and Joe Washington. It'll be Wayman Tisdale coming up here. They'll have a bunch of folks here for that game. Third down and 1. Collins. First down at the 31-yard line. That is a gain of 15 yards. And the clock cannot be stopped except for the first down play, and then it'll be started again as soon as they move the chains. Eight seconds to go.
They'll be playing that all night. Just think, if you're a senior football player and you're not going to play any pro football, this is a great moment in your life. You'll never forget it. The emotion, all the practice, all the working, it makes a lot of difference for you. The Syracuse players, this is their moment.
They are nothing if not loud.
I know. They deserve it. It's their hour.
Seems appropriate.
That's exactly right. It is over.
West Virginia versus Syracuse is an exclusive presentation of CBS Sports. We'll return with more coverage after this word from your local station.
This is CBS.
Players of the game are Jeff Hostetler of West Virginia and Tim Green of Syracuse. Green with 11 tackles today, leading that defensive effort. And Hostetler, the key offensive guard for West Virginia, 18 of 34 for 241 yards. He also ran the ball 13 times for 15 yards. A check in the amount of $1,000 will be donated by Chevrolet to each college's general scholarship fund to further assist qualified students in all chosen academic fields. A thrilling moment for Syracuse head coach Dick MacPherson. In his third year here, his team goes above 500 for the first time.
This is my hideout.
NFL action beginning with the NFL today at 12:30 Eastern Time. Check the local listings for the game and the time in your area. It was a tenacious Syracuse defense led by Tim Green, Jamie Kimmel, Bill Pendock, Blaze Winter, and Tony Romano that led to the victory today. Once again, the final score was Syracuse 27, West Virginia 16. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports.